The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Now it's Drogba. And that could set him on his way. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yaya Toure. Arsenal getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Pullet. Bale. Turns and goes back. And this is Bale. Platini, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a dangerous ball. Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bale. Now it's Bale. Picked out brilliantly. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Knocks it out wide. Lofted in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Pele. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Dembele. Platini in with the challenge. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good cross. And that has been knocked clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Platini. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Lahm has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, it's Dembele. Platini. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Lam. Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. Out towards the flank. Platini. Deep cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played it again. Defending of the desperate variety. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale. Here comes another cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that was vital. Lam delivers. Now this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance. Hullet. Lam. Oh, that's neat. Lam stood his ground strongly. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 44.
Bellingham.
Didier
Very
Drogba.
little to report from an
Number
attacking
14.
perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Bellingham. Number 17.
In again.
Palace. Substitution
Easy enough
taking
for the
place.
goalkeeper.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that is expert. And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Number 7.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Robertson picks it up now. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Desperate defending required here. And it's hoisted clear.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cruyff with the cross. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? Ferdinand kept aware. And did it. Rummenigge! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Paris Saint-Germain have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a decent clearance. There's the shot! And one more try!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Look at the space here. Now it's Pelé. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Pele. Nedved. Now it's Pele. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, what a mistake! Chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Here's Vieira. Platini. And it's Vieira. That's Vieira. 30 minutes gone. Nesta. Now Costa Curta. And here's Nedved. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira. And it's Nesta.